Hello, old folks. Listen, I was out in my massive back garden last night, but what did I hear? One of the most terrifying sounds of the Cork summer. A north side mosquito. Yeah, I'm going to beat ya, fucking juicy pie. Right? Honestly, that's how you get nori flu, and that makes malaria look like a cakewalk. Now, luckily, there's a treatment, or at least there's a treatment for rich people, and that's all that counts. We all carry a panic button, right? And if we're bitten by a north side mosquito, we press this, and it freezes our bank account for 48 hours. Now, that's important because 10 minutes after you're bitten by a north side mosquito, you feel an irresistible urge to buy a pub in Lanzarote, right? They can't help it. Fucking lifetime ambition, buy. Right, now that treatment was very effective, thankfully. But 5 minutes later, don't I hear an even more terrifying sound? A Ballinlough mosquito, right? One bite off them, and suddenly mediocre and settling for second best. Stand still there, man, I'll give you a bite. Right, that's the way they talk. People often say to me, how come you don't have that accent? I have a huge fucking yacht. It's because I'm a beautifully spoken millionaire. We don't bother with accents. We leave that to the striving classes who lived in dolled-up slums like, say, Ballinlough or Bishopstown. The kind of people who'd ring their mother to tell them they're after getting their own office at work. For fuck's sake. Anyway, this mosquito from Ballinlough bites me. I black out and I wake up in the place where people go when they can't afford a proper resort in West Cork. Welcome to CourtMacSherry. Right? Or CourtMac, as it's known locally, because they're too lazy to say the whole word, right? And that's why they'll never amount to anything. By the way, that's the same for people who refer to Crookhaven as Crook. Mockia millionaires is what we call them at the top table. Now, CourtMacSherry is basically second best at everything, right? You've got the wannabe sailing crowd wandering around. They've got their toy yachts and they're wandering around in Helly Hansen gear that they got on sale in TK Maxx. Awful. And the fact that it's near Clonakilty, or Clon as they call it, again, say the whole fucking word. Like Clonakilty is basically Middleton with a toy railway station. The area around Clonakilty, that bit of West Cork, is identical to East Cork. If you were to wear a blindfold, right, and I'd recommend you wear a blindfold if you do go to East Cork in case you make eye contact with one of the locals, right, say in Ballycotton. But I would say that, like, if I was to put in a blindfold and driven down to East Cork or the area around CourtMacSherry, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. They're identical, okay? But the problem is now, though, that I've been spotted in CourtMacSherry, right? So, guys, I need an excuse. What's a good excuse for being in CourtMacSherry?